What's going on, everyone? Welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. My name's Amanda, and this is the Connected Conduit, where I open up, tippy tap in, and bring through messages for you, to you from Spirit. So here we go. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know right here, right now, for your greatest and highest good. Okay. So I'm seeing energy that is swirling in a circle, and it starts out really wide and then it starts to go up, and then the circle reduces in diameter, and before you know it, you have like a reverse cyclone. It's like a reverse cyclone shape that I'm seeing. It's a cone, okay, basically, but it goes, here, I'll draw it. I'll illustrate what I'm seeing. It's like this, a big circle, and then like this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Oh no, it's hard to do it backwards, like that. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. It's like a huge cyclone, reverse cyclone. It's giving me the vibe of something is about to take off, but maybe in a different direction than you expected, because usually cyclones are the other direction. Okay. So your life may take a slightly different direction or path than you expected, but you are going to love it. And this message came through in one of my last readings. I'm also feeling that if your life has been feeling chaotic or messy, it's okay, because the chaos is going to fade and things are going to be restored into balance, into a state of balance. And also, chaos sometimes is necessary so that things can be destroyed that no longer serve our greatest and highest good, so that we can rebuild on a more stable, solid foundation. So sometimes when things feel like they're crumbling, your life may feel like it's falling apart, and there's chaos and drama and conflict and change and upset and a lot of stuff. Don't worry, because it's happening for a sacred purpose. Again, sometimes the only way we can really rebuild our lives is to have it crumble, okay? And when the crumbling happens, we can tend to fall into fear around, oh my God, like, why is this happening? I'm losing everything. But you're not losing everything. You're losing things that need to go. You're losing things that don't work. You're losing things that are toxic or not for your greatest and highest good. Okay, you're going up. You're going up quite quickly, and there's heat. Oh my gosh, there's heat going up my back. Passion, creativity, desire, excitement, creation. Whoa, it's strong. It's actually, the heat is actually going up into the backs of my arms. That's never happened before. That's never happened before. Something is about to happen that's never happened to you in a good way. Okay, like, whoa, that's never happened before. Whoa, I've never felt like that before. Whoa, 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 but you're gonna love it. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Just know that when things are crumbling, it's an opportunity to rebuild, and the challenges that you currently face are building you up. They're strengthening you. They're teaching you things. You're learning, right? Spiritual challenges are going to build up your spiritual muscles so that you can be jacked. You can be ripped. You can be ripped and ready for anything. Bring it on. You know, I'm spiritually jacked. I'm not afraid. I've been through hell and high waters. Nothing can hold me down. Seriously though, right? Just like bodybuilders build up their muscles, they've got to tear their muscles down first, right? You've got to challenge your muscles. You gotta challenge those muscles. You gotta lift heavy. It's gonna hurt. There's gonna be burning, burning sensation. It's gonna feel uncomfortable. You're not gonna like it, right? You gotta go until failure. Push, push, push till failure. And then your muscles will be sore because they're torn, micro tears. And then the muscles will repair and get larger. That's exactly what's happening here. You're building your spiritual muscles, and the challenges are there to help you build those muscles. Without the challenge, you'd be weak, right? Yeah. And it's really interesting because there's a cone. If you look in this card, here's the shape. Do you guys see it? It's the reverse cone. Like, it's literally what I just channeled through for you. Okay? Yeah. See it? Right here. So it starts off wide at the bottom and then it tapers to a point at the top. A reverse cyclone. So that's really interesting. So perhaps you are seeing this shape. Maybe this will be a sign, a symbol, or a synchronicity for you. I'm also seeing this as a lighthouse, and Spirit wants you to keep the faith. Keep the faith and know that you will find your way home. This is a journey that you're on. You're on the spiritual path, and you're finding the way home. You're finding your way back to your heart. Okay? Adversity. Okay. Different direction than maybe you planned, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Rama and Sita, holy union. Holy union. Soulmate connection, romantic opportunity. Okay, so for some of you, you may be finding that you're losing a relationship, a current relationship that's no longer working, so that you can be realigned with a higher love, a true love, okay? Someone on a higher vibration. Or you may have found that you already have experienced breakups, maybe a separation, a divorce in the past. You've been healing from that, and now it's like holy union with a true love is here for you. It'll just depend what timeline you're on, you guys. So pick and choose the timeline that works best for you, that resonates with you. But things are going to be put back into a state of balance. First within yourself and then outside of yourself. And it's interesting because for the first time ever, I've noticed something about, is it Sita? I think she's Rama and he's Sita, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, you guys. Does anybody know? Anyways, we're just gonna say that Sita is the dude here. And if you notice, he's got like white flames all around his head and his shoulders here. And it's just really interesting because I was getting heat all the way up my back, but then up the backs of my arms where I never experienced it before. So it's like, yeah, you guys, this is going to be a new love that you've never experienced before. Maybe for some of you, you may find this challenging, or you may find accepting this love challenging at first, and you have to learn to not push it away or resist it and to go with the flow. That could be. But what I was channeling, and I keep having to sigh and take big breaths here. So I feel like you're nervous or somebody is nervous here. I was channeling through for you the words different direction, a different direction when it comes to love. Okay, so there we go. Rama and Sita, holy union, love, soulmate partnership here, romantic opportunity. You both have been through a lot in life, okay? A lot. And you're strong. You're warriors. You really are. And you're meant to be You're meant to be. This is a holy union, a sacred union, a higher love. Both of you have been praying for a higher love, but before you could come together, you both have had to let go. You've had to allow the tower to tumble, to crumble. You've had to allow things to fall away. Okay. You guys, the snake flew out of the deck. It flipped like this and it landed in my lap. The snake shed old skin. So yeah, you've had to shed an old layer of yourself. You've had to say goodbye to people, places, and things. You've had to let go. I'm going to put that back in the deck and see if it comes out again later. That card had a mind of its own. It was like, wow. I don't even know how that's possible. Magic, baby. It's magic. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful love. It's very well balanced. You both support one another perfectly. Okay, this is beautiful. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know that this holy union is going to be a union where you guys can grow together. This is like your life partner. This is your forever person. Okay, this is your forever person. Because before you guys were in relationships where there was no future, it was a dead end situation, karmic relationships, you know, same-ish, different day, a very repetitive cycle, because karmic relationships, they never improve. You just stay stuck in a karmic loop and it just keeps going around, around, around. Oh, this fight again. Oh, this garbage again. Oh, here we go again. Oh, isn't this fun? No, it's not, right? No. Karmic relationships will never, ever, ever improve. They only get worse until you leave. Okay, it's like learn the lesson and leave. Learn the lesson and leave. Oh no, you're gonna stay? Well, then it's gonna get worse. Do you learn the lesson now? Are you gonna learn it and leave? No, you're gonna stay? Okay, let's send in harsher lessons. Oh, they're still staying. Okay, bring in a tower, people. Let's go, bring in a tower. The tower is the moment in time along your journey where Spirit will step in. It's divine intervention. And they only step in when you're not listening, when you're not following the divine plan, when you refuse to leave a karmic situation. And you've been told and warned for a long time, you better leave, you better go, you better end that, better stop doing that, don't do that anymore. You've been told, you've been warned multiple times. It's like a parent who's disciplining their child. I said, stop doing that, don't do that, don't do that. That's your last warning. Do it again and you're in big trouble. Okay, that's it. Go to your room or whatever it is, right? Okay, you're not allowed to have that anymore. Give it to me. You're finished. You're done with that. I'm taking that away. No more Nintendo for you. Okay, cut off. So that's exactly what the universe has been doing here. It's like lots of you experienced a tower because you weren't listening. Right? And your soul signed up to leave. And if you're being stubborn and resistant, well, you know. The tower is a blessing. It really is. At first, when it comes in, again, you might feel like you're being punished. Everything that you built is crumbling. You don't understand. Everything's going wrong. Meanwhile, everything's going right, okay? If things crumble, they were meant to. They were meant to, because it wasn't built to last. It wasn't supposed to last. Oh, Knight, be brave and honest. I love that. So I feel like in this time of adversity, if you are going through a challenging time, Spirit just wants you to be brave, okay? Keep the faith, stay strong, hold strong, stay true to you, and know that this too shall pass. And I feel that you're now on an honest path. Like whatever's happening here, it's getting you on the right path, on the spiritual path, on a path of truth, clarity, healing, enlightenment, honesty. You're on the honest path because I feel for many of you tuning in, you were with someone or multiple people who were not aligned with your truth because you were not living your truth, right? But now you are. You're in alignment with your heart's truth, and therefore your outer world is starting to reflect that, right? So when you start to change on the inside, your outer world changes as a direct result of the inner work and change that has occurred within you. As within, so without, right? This person coming towards you is incredibly brave and very honest, okay? Snake, it came out. It came out. Yes. So you've had to shed an old layer. You've gone through a transformation. You have grown really big, and because of that, you've had to shed an old layer, say goodbye to people, places, and things. Perhaps you're going through another shedding. You know, the shedding process can happen multiple times in a lifetime. Just like a snake grows multiple times in its lifetime. I don't know how many times a snake may shed its skin in the course of its lifetime, but probably, I don't know, maybe even a few times a year or something like that, right? It is the year of the snake. So, yeah. New beginnings. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Okay, so the person coming towards you is a warrior. They're a fighter just like you. You guys are literally warriors. You're trailblazers. You're meant to come together and create something here for humanity. Your union is going to be really, really important. Spirit wants you to move through the adversity with grace and trust in your heart. And know that everything is going to be okay. And don't be afraid of the change. Don't be afraid of what is leaving from your life right now. Like, don't be afraid to let go. Allow things to go. Don't hold on to bitterness, anger, regret around what is, had to fall away from your life or what is falling away from your life. Try to see it from that higher perspective of it's meant to go. It's not meant for you. Whatever is leaving your life is not meant for you. And to know that and trust in that and keep the faith and stay positive about this next phase in your life. That's really important, okay? Because wherever you were, it was a dead end. It was a dead end. You were supposed to learn your lesson and leave. Okay, that's it from that. This one. This person is going to be perfect for you. There's going to be a lot of passion here between the two of you, and that's something that you've never had before in a relationship, you guys. Or perhaps there was passion at the beginning, but then it would just fizzle out. This passion will last, okay? Like, I see you as two cute little elderly people sitting on a bench, and you're making out. You're not holding hands. You're not playing chess, you're making out. You're 80 and you're making out. And people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, have you ever seen that before? No. How long have you guys been together? 50 years, and we're still going strong. It's like that. Oh my God, you're never gonna be able to, I don't know, you're just always going to want to have your person by your side, okay? You won't be able to keep your hands off of one another. forever and ever and ever. We have the Six of Swords coming out. I'm sorry, I just keep having that scene play out in my head. It's funny. It's funny and it's cute. Okay. Peace is here for you. You're moving away from choppy waters into calmer waters. All right. Things are going to improve. You had to learn a lot of lessons here, and some of you are still learning some lessons, but they're pivotal to your growth, you guys. And they're preparing you for what's ahead, and what lies ahead is very important. The Two of Pentacles. This is chaos to me. Chaos, things going woo, up and down, all over the place, like a cyclone. And Spirit just wants you to stay grounded and know that balance will be restored to your life. However, you may end up moving in a different direction than you planned, but to go with the flow, to allow that, and don't doubt where you're being led. Don't doubt what's happening to you, okay? Don't doubt. The King of Wands, fire, passion. Yeah, I was feeling heat on my back and the backs of my arms here. You guys are going to have a very passionate connection. And the passion is here to stay. Like, I'm not even kidding, okay? It's going to grow. It will intensify. So you will fall more and more in love as the days pass by, right? In the past, you fell out of love as the days went by. But in this relationship, you're going to fall more and more in love. The passion will intensify. The chemistry will intensify. The attraction will intensify. And you guys are going to be two 85-year-olds on a park bench making out, okay? In front of everybody, not even caring, okay? Feast your eyes on this world. You wish you could have this, right? I love that. Like, seriously, I think that's awesome. How do I find that? You let the tower crumble, baby. You let the tower crumble. You shed that old layer. You take a leap of faith. You trust your heart. You know, you don't let a good thing pass you by. Yeah. You gotta be brave, you gotta be courageous, you gotta do the right thing, you gotta trust yourself. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I feel like a lot of you are letting go of old commitments to people, places, jobs, mindsets. Okay, and you're redirecting your focus. A lot of you are redirecting your focus to the heart space. And that's going to pull in a lot of abundance. A lot. You're going to commit to this person, okay? This person could be a fire sign or an earth sign, but they don't have to be. Or you could be the fire sign or the earth sign. Fire is Aries, Leo, Sag. Earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Fool. Yep, starting over in life. A clean slate, a fresh start, building from the ground up, starting at ground zero or level zero, right? Moving in a different direction. Dancing to the beat of your own drum. Taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. Right? How do I get that? How do I find that type of love? How do I find that holy love? You got to be brave. You got to take a leap of faith. You've got to know a good thing when it slaps you across the face, and you got to seize it. You got to live in the moment. You got to make the most of your life, and you can't be afraid of letting go. You can't be afraid of venturing off into the unknown and taking a risk, taking a chance. You got to fight for it. You got to fight for your rights to party. You got to fight for your right to be in a holy union. You've got to fight for your right to be in love. You got to fight for your right to live originally and dance to the beat of your own drum. You got to fight for the person that you love. You got to fight for yourself. Gotta stand strong. Whew. This person and you, your union. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of heat here. You guys are gonna create together, maybe babies, a business, a whole new world. Man. The Eight of Wands, you guys, things are going to pick up pace really fast. This is about fast movement forward, but in a direction that you really weren't expecting, okay? The Fool and the Eight of Wands. You might have been headed one way, and then the universe is coming in and they're just going to go, nope, over here, okay? But I see you going with the flow. I do. The Eight of Wands talks about communication, and I just stuttered, so somebody here could stutter. It talks about your manifestations coming in really fast, pop, 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 okay? It's kind of giving me that cyclone energy, the tornado energy. So things are about to pick up pace and get really busy for you in your life, but in a good way. I feel like you're gonna be excited to build this world. Like, I feel you're someone who can handle a lot of responsibilities, and you may be really busy right now and you're about to be even busier in the future, but you can handle it, okay? Look at the towers on the bottom. Exactly, the crumbling. Ooh, pressure change. You may feel like you're under a lot of pressure right now, but Spirit wants you to know that this too shall pass. Things will get better. It's going to be okay. Healing will come. You're meant for more. You're meant for bigger things. You can let go with love, trust, and faith in your heart that everything's going to work out. Healing will come to everyone involved, you guys. Okay? Even the people that you're saying goodbye to, if you are indeed saying goodbye to people. Or if you're closing out certain chapters in your life with people. Okay? Yeah, the Sun. Everything's going to be okay. Stay hopeful. Stay positive. Growth. Expansion, maybe even the birth of a child here. Yeah, you've been through it. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. Oop, why'd you have to do that? Five of Swords. So yeah, this is what you're leaving behind. Chaos, conflict. Some of you are leaving behind a really cruel person. They could be a narcissist. They could be diagnosed or not. I don't know. But this person, they're cruel, mean, harsh with their words, critical, demeaning. They would always want to one-up you. They were competing with you. That's not love. That's not love. Not even close. Not even close. So that's what you're moving away from. Knight of Swords. I feel like this crumbled very quickly. Judgment. It's because the divine came in and they woke you up like that. And then your vibration went up, and then you started to see yourself differently. You started to view other people differently, and you didn't like what you saw because you saw the truth. And you realized that certain people that you were dealing with were the Five of Swords type of person, right? Cruel, mean, narcissistic, in their ego. Also, I feel like this was you at one point, not cruel, but just in your ego when it came to maybe, for example, earning an income. Perhaps you were not in alignment with your truth. You were operating from the ego. Like, well, what's going to make me the most money in the shortest amount of time? And then I'll do that. And the universe went, whoa, 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 that's not ethical. And you're not in alignment with your heart's desires and your truth when you operate from the ego and you just want a quick fix and you want to get rich. You need to get in touch with your heart space and figure out why you're here and what your mission is. And then do that. If you really want to see an increase in your finances that will stay, right? So that's what you had to do. You had to get real with yourself and figure out what you really truly wanted in life when it comes to a lot of things. The way you live, the way you operate, your relationships, your work situations, things like this, right? I also feel like you were with someone who would lie a lot. The Strength card and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. So you have somebody coming in who is so stable, so solid, so reliable. They're very strong inside and out. This person has overcome a lot as well. They could be a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're very sweet, gentle, protective, loyal, committed, hardworking, dedicated, and they commit to people. And then it's like their whole heart goes into that. Like once this person makes up their mind, they commit and they're in it long term. Okay. This person will be your rock. Or perhaps I'm describing you and you're going to be those things for this person. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, it's a beautiful match here. Oh, look. Speaking of matches, the Ace of Wands, passion, a new beginning, a lot of incredibly exciting new beginnings, ideas, passion projects. You'll be able to create the life of your dreams. And also, you guys, I'm telling you, like, there's so much passion here. There's so much passion. You've never experienced a love like this before, and it's gonna knock your socks off, honestly, you guys. Like, there's love here, but there's also like raw passion. A lot of chemistry. You're going to fit. Just fit perfectly, like puzzle pieces clicking together. Click. Perfect. Okay. We have the Four of Wands, the Emperor, and the Queen of Cups. So there's that agape love. Moving in together, commitment, building a stable foundation. That's the thing. The Four of Wands symbolizes a stable foundation. And that's what you will be able to build with this person, because in the past, like, you built with somebody on a faulty foundation. But the foundation you'll build with this person will be solid. Solid. Okay? It's not going anywhere. This house is made of bricks, people. It's not made of twigs or sticks or straw. It's not going to blow over. No, it's here to stay, right? The Emperor is about bossing up, taking the lead, taking control of your life, divine masculine energy. So somebody here is in their masculine, divine masculine energy, and you're pulling in your counterpart. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, is very sweet, kind, nurturing, caring, psychic, wants to be of service, huge heart. And I feel like that's what you get. You both get to experience agape love. And what's the other one? Is it Eros? Like passion that burns like never before. Heat. Heat. And then love, like sweet, tender, caring, nurturing love. Romance. So you get both. You get both. And you're going to have it for the rest of your lives here, people. Okay? You're going to make people sick. Those people are so in love, I feel sick. How come you don't love me like that? Huh? Yeah, how come you don't love me like that? Oh. I don't know, you guys. You might, I don't know, illuminate a lot of flaws for people within their own relationships and make them start to question, right? Like, well, I want that type of love. Maybe I deserve more. So perhaps you guys might trigger a lot of people. This is a funny message. This is an interesting message. It's kind of bad, but it's kind of good at the same time. I'm not going to judge it, but what I just heard is you might cause a lot of people to break up with their current partners because you're role modeling holy union, perfect love. So people are going to look at that and go, oh my God, I want that. We don't have that. I want that. I'm sorry, honey. This is where it ends for you and I. All the best to you. Goodbye. Okay, so it seems kind of bad, but it's good because people should experience that. That's why we're here. And a lot of people are settling. And when you settle, or if you're in a karmic connection, that's not good for you. It's not good for the other person. And it's not good for humanity. It's not good for the planet. It's not good for the evolution of humanity. We're all here to raise, to want more, to dream bigger, to go for that big love. Go big or go home, right? So I feel like you're going to, illuminate some things for people, and you might trigger people, and you may inspire people as well to reach for more. And because of that, some people may end up leaving commitments, marriages that they've been in for a long time, but they're not happy in. It's loveless, it's lifeless, it's blah. And we're not here to live blah lives. What a waste. What a waste, right? So I feel like you're here to wake people up. Wake up, right? Beautiful. You guys could resonate with being twin flames, okay? But this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope the messages resonated with you and gave you some clarity and all that. Wishing you all the best. Remember to stay aligned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.